coming out. You both proc Aftershock and carry, but without a flash, Beichuan is open to get swamped by Rookie on the Emperor's Divide. This is a Scorpion with no flash, and he's got nowhere to go. Jeje just merely interrupting his escape route, and the Shy is gifted a kill. Out.
Yeah.
And maybe he is cooked. And you know what? I might have just cast a curse at IG, and for that, I apologize. At IG, we're about to hit 1 item power spikes before the second dragon of the game and the second Grubs rotation. Oh
no.
Did you see that sidestep by Jeje to not give Hoya any more distance on the public?
Ulti available to potentially try to split this fight, but goes wide.
Oh, Beichuan flashed forward, but he got CC'd! He was looking for an impale, but he has no time to set it up.
Around. There's an attempt at a play on the other side. Shy gonna get jumped.
I don't think he has enough mana for the unstoppable onslaught. He's just gonna accept his fate. But he's got 3 members on him. He's not escaping that one. It's saved for ThunderTalk. Thankfully for IG, they're the first ones to the Grub Pit. They gotta maintain it. They locked down Mako, but he still has an ultimate. And the impale is broken by the unbreakable will, but Hoya now lands flash away. 1XM just might run him down. The flash from Beichuan finds Jeje, the crescent guard. He dashes away. Here comes Rookie. Good sweep. The Emperor's Defy pushes him right into Gala's waiting arms. The feathers rip Sage getting close, but the shields from Hoya, and there's just not much damage left in the tank for Shy. He's gonna try to run for it. Mako flashing forward. He wasn't coming back, but the slow by the... Now Beichuan is all by himself with the Rookie. Maybe they can fight their way through the bot side, but the Shy is a giant wall, and Gala punishes all who try to pass through the wall. ThunderTalk have nowhere else left to go except backwards, and Jeje will ensure that Satab will fall as well.
Brilliant play right there from the Shy.
He tries to flash over the impale, but it's equalized out by Rookie just casting the Seeker Stasis. ThunderTalk lose out in their jungler once again, now have to defend. Meanwhile, IG on the left side, they're just killing ThunderTalk members left, right, and center. And Bloxer, I think it would be disingenuous to say that this game is not over, all yet to be completely ruined.
Again, and this Skarner has been one of his best picks. Feather also now just gonna fall. It's not done until the Nexus explodes.
He's just dead again. That point. Good public execution, but a better defense by the rest of IG to defend their backline from getting swarmed by ThunderTalk's divers, and it's just no use whatsoever. Every attempt by ThunderTalk is not effective, and IG will take the first game in this series.
Here, knocked up, taken down. That's going to be the ace to clean this game out. 25-minute game here from IG in game number 1. ThunderTalk summarily dismantled.
I mean, when you look at how much Maokai, one of the best turret divers in the game, gotta be careful though. It is a Leona, but the target is on Ezreal, waiting for him to shift before he commits to Twisted Advance. Jeje gonna flash away so that he doesn't take too much turret damage, and they can always look for another dive here after the turret damage has stopped ramping up. But Gala from safety. But you know what? I wonder how much time the Shy can stall here, and if anyone is going to get assist gold, it's just Hoya. So that is
IG now engage is happening.
Beichuan still has a flash. He's level 6, but they engage right on top of him, now flashing away after securing the crab. And he pops the Lilting Lullaby just before the shot. And a 4-man dive on the top side just to shut the Shy down. Lilting Lullaby not even needed. It's just a great amount of CC. But the great answer by IG, 3-manning in the mid.
Ooh, TP, never mind.
Well, the Shy is asking for a bailout, but he's not going to get one anytime soon because Hoya overheats, and the Solar Flare, the Fate Seal follows up. Jeje is trying to CC Satab as long as possible, but this bailout is just going to extend the inevitable.
Area, but no, not going to be able to do anything here. Actually, might get caught. Hang on.
Jeje is forced to go in, but remember, he doesn't have an ulti, and what a beautiful equalizer! Hoya looked through Jeje's autobiography, knew exactly where he wanted to leave, and laid down the red carpet of death, and Jeje had no choice but to die.
Wanna be 2-0'd right here.
Hoya now flanking Gala, no flash on the Kalista. IG, they're collapsing, and the early game lead that they had for this Kalista has just been dashed away by ThunderTalk. Uncontested.
Pushing it further forward. Lilting Lullaby gonna land. Nice.
Holy moly!
Oh
I don't know how
my!
that Zenith Blade landed, and 1xN is able to get vengeance for himself as that True Shot Barrage just neutralized
boy.
Gala. And the rest of IG are collapsing once again. ThunderTalk! A far cry from what we saw in Game 1. It's now IG on the back foot, stumbling and falling. ThunderTalk looking large in Game 2.
They're going to get a clean ace right here, and they've also got the
fight to get themselves back in the game, otherwise it is game over. We might just be going to Game 3. The Fate Sealed lands onto Rookie, and this is just curtains. This is just a curtsy. Oh my goodness. You see Beitron getting fancy, flashing Q forward, not even needing the lilting lullaby. Everyone from ThunderTalk is just styling on Invictus Gaming. The Otacon will be taken afterwards, but at this point, ThunderTalk have everything they need on the next fight to just run into the base.
Bit now until Baron's going to spawn Setab. Is he just caught? Yeah, he's just going to go down here. That's just another kill picked up. Oh well, boy, why there?
Rest of IG's backline forced to retreat as Setab tries to go in. The solo unbound keeps him alive. The Shy keeping Hoya and Setab back. But the rest of ThunderTalk can lurch on forward and just annihilate the backline. True Shot Barrage will do a number in Rookie's back. Mako could be falling next.
With the timers going down, 4 seconds until JJ, 10 seconds until Gala. Way too long for anybody important to be back up and available. We're going to be going to Game 3.
Disaster scenario avoided for ThunderTalk. They're able to make the comeback happen, and we're going to Gecko already burning the cleanse out of 1xN and Feather. Now Feather has to flash, and Jet doesn't get a predictive, but he flashes forward, guarantees the kill for IG. So looks for the Q, doesn't land the stun, but the Magnastorm does connect, and everything else is pretty much easy for IG to follow up on that one. Maiden falls.
It's one of those funny situations where, you know, to the point where they're strong, they're going for this.
That goes wide from Rookie, but the Cataclysm is massive. EQ right onto the backline from JJ. 1xN is in trouble. They blink out Mako, but Setab is forced to flash away from an incoming piercing arrow. Hoya joins the fight with the TP, but now he's in trouble. The flash is not going to save you this time around. IG explode at 19 minutes. Because the rest of ThunderTalk have been exposed, pulled in by the hopes of maybe stealing an objective away from IG, but 1xN forced to flash, cannot escape the Cougar and Demacian Prince of IG. They have the Otacon withdrawals, so they can play as hard as they want to, force as many kills as they can get. And this game is pretty much what really matters. IG have done what they wanted. They lured ThunderTalk back into the forest, and here comes the Cougar once again. The rest of IG sinking their fangs into ThunderTalk members one by one. The Shy gonna look for another spear, doesn't quite find it. It's a triple kill for Gala, and the rest of IG continuing to put
series. I'm gonna need this one right here just to be able to crack.
Like the flash forward bullet from 1xN does find Rookie, creates a 5-on-4. And now IG are going to have to respect their time has come to an end in the base of ThunderTalk. Anything, there's the Cataclysm right into two members that do not have flash. Setab actually still has it, but pops the Chaos Storm, finally flashing backwards. Mako catching him in the Magnastorm, but ThunderTalk holding their own, standing their ground. Wait a minute, but the Shy puts away Beitron, and you have to imagine this should be the end of the game. Hoya chasing Gala to the ends of the earth, but then takes an arrow to the face. Down goes Hoya. Cataclysm right onto 1xN. He flashes away. Feather will fall. Beitron is next. 1xN jumped up by Rookie.
He's dead.
Finally, the chain lash connects, and IG will put an end to this series. 2-1. IG are victorious against ThunderTalk.